In the great cypress swamp of southern Delaware, where the trees grow thick and the ground sinks into waterlogged earth, there are stories of something that doesn't belong. The locals call it the Selbyville Swamp Monster. The legend first rose to prominence in the 1920s, when a man named Ralph Grapperhaus, the town newspaper editor, admitted to dressing as a creature and haunting the swamp to keep people out. He wore a suit of furs, carried a stick, and prowled the wetlands at night, scaring off hunters and travelers alike. For years the prank became town lore, a mischievous tale of a man playing monster. But the legend didn't die with the joke. Instead, it grew. Even after Grapperhaus confessed, people continued to report strange encounters in the swamp. Hunters claimed they saw a tall, hairy figure moving silently among the trees. Drivers at night spoke of glowing eyes reflecting from the brush, eyes too high off the ground to belong to any animal they knew. Others heard screams echoing through the swamp, sounds like no bird, no fox, no human could make. The creature, they say, is large and humanoid, covered in coarse dark hair, smelling of rot and musk. Some compare it to Bigfoot, others to a demon. But the Selbyville Swamp Monster has its own reputation, tied deeply to the land itself. The Great Cypress Swamp has always been a place of mystery. For centuries it has swallowed fires, floods, and even entire communities. Stories of strange lights, unnatural silence, and ghostly apparitions abound. Perhaps the swamp is simply fertile ground for legends to grow, or perhaps something truly does dwell there, watching from the shadows. What makes the Selbyville Monster fascinating is how its story mirrors those from around the world. In Arkansas, they speak of the Fook Monster. In Florida, the Skunk Ape. In Ohio, the Grassman. Each one a towering, hairy beast, half man, half animal, tied to wild, inhospitable land. Are these just regional variations of the same myth, or do they point to something more? Something that has followed humanity into every forest, every swamp, every place where civilization gives way to wilderness. Today, few dare to wander deep into the Great Cypress Swamp at night. The trees close in, the ground shifts underfoot, and the silence becomes unbearable. And if you find yourself there, with the mist curling low and the water lapping at your boots, remember this: some things wear fur not for warmth, but for disguise.